trying to pick me up. Ain't no hands out for free. We getting bigger now. We just try to live it up. Took a couple years to see. They get the picture now. Moments like Kodak, Tiny Desk, Go Mac. Life before the net when people try to learn the whole facts. Amazon, Bezos, monopolize the pesos. Hey, you see, I'm trying to change the motherfucking game.
Yeah. You already know what it is. It's your boy, Mr. Iameddiejackson, and we back for the second episode in the new series, Game Changers, man, where we're highlighting coaches, athletes from all sports, not just football, basketball, and some of the main sports, but referees, spectators, anybody that's been a big contributor to the game itself in whatever field they're in. And, you know, I'm just super excited, man. This is a segment that, you know, I got some good people partnering with me on, and you know, we're just in a space, man, where we're just trying to create a platform, man, to be able to give the youth really just the space they need, man, to be able to, you know, come forth with their stories and talk about the things that they're doing to contribute to the community in the communities that they live in. This episode is in partnership with Power State. Dominique Johnson. He's definitely a key factor in Power State 5, and definitely somebody that, you know, is a big influencer here in the city, man. And I definitely look at him as somebody that's giving the youth a chance and trying to create a platform for the youth to be able to be on. I'm going to go ahead and bring Dom on, man, so that we can go ahead and get this ball rolling, man. What's up, Dom? What up, Dom? I think I had you muted. What up, dog?
Not much, man. How you doing?
Good, man. Good, man. How's the week been treating you?
Hey, day to day. You know, no complaints.
No complaints. You excited for this episode, man? I know we've been talking a while about it, and, you know, just trying to cook up, you know, what this platform could really, you know, do just far as, you know, the sports and the youth, man. Give, you know, people some backstory about yourself. Obviously, you're new to the segment, new to the show, and, you know, how you kind of contribute to the community.
Really, man, I'll just say, you know, nothing special, just having given the kids, you know, a platform to be on, like you said, you know, and then outside of that, in a world full of politics, just giving them a chance, just shining some light, especially on them diamonds in the roughs, who, you know, a lot of people may not know and seen. They're young, they got years to go, but I understand the game ain't about how good you, it's about who see you. So I'm just trying to, you know, be an extra help. That's it.
Understand. Talk about Power State 5 and how you kind of got started with Power State 5 and where is it headed?
It's just like I say, it's just started a couple years ago. I'm gonna take it through high school. You know, I thought about that or whatnot. Just covering the kids. These is great kids too. They work hard, and I believe in them. I got a belief in them. You know, a lot of these guys coaches. We'll get into that later on. And then, you know, just pushing forward.
Yeah,
doing God's work.
Trying to
That's
give
all
a
I
youth
can
a
do.
platform.
Absolutely.
That's what's up, man. We got some amazing guests, man, that are on today, doing some amazing things in the community, and, you know, just being a big contributors in their own right to their field. I'm going to allow you go ahead and, Dominique, just go ahead and introduce our first guest.
Yep, Coach Larry Owens from Atlanta, Georgia. You know, a youth champion, high school state champion. You know, putting kids into college is what's most important, and furthering their education. And, you know, some is went on to be pro, and, you know, some is still coming up and headed there. So O doing a great job, and you know, he could take the floor. I got a few questions for him.
All right, we're going to bring
What's
on
up?
Coach
What's up?
Larry O. What's up, Coach O?
What's up, baby? What's going on?
Not too much, man. Not too much. How's your week been?
Hey, man, my week been great, man. I just got back from the DR, baby.
Oh, man, that sounds
Just
like
got back
an
from the
amazing
DR,
time.
man. Yeah, man, I wanted to give me a break, man. I got this big coaching from high school to little league, man, getting prepared for the season going into the summer. So, me and a couple coaches, man, we got together and went over there for a minute and just relax, man. Just hit the beach and sightsee, man, and get your mind right so you come back and win this thing, man.
That's a fact, man. That's a fact. It's a fact. Man, I heard nothing but crazy accolades from Dom about you. It's been, I was looking at when I was putting them together, I was like, my goodness. Good golly. Y'all out here running stuff down there. You in Georgia, right?
Yeah. We in Atlanta, man. Right on the outskirts of the city. That's where my high school is, and then Little League program, we run out the city of Atlanta. Maybe 10, 15 minutes from downtown. All areas you pretty much can get from north side, east side. You can get us some 15, 20 minutes easy.
I love Atlanta, man. I think I think the funniest thing is hilarious when you take a flight down to Atlanta. They say, hey, to all those that's visiting Atlanta, if you visiting, if you live here, welcome home. If you visiting, don't move here, because they say Atlanta's just that populated. I love
Hey,
Atlanta though. It's a
man.
whole
I
vibe.
mean, yeah, it's just so much, man. You can't beat it, man. We got the type of state, only thing we don't have is water. I don't stay some area where, from Texas to Cali, you know what I'm saying? Only thing we don't have is water. But other than that, man, it's the perfect place, man. You come down here to kick it and you end up staying.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, definitely one of those type of places. Man, I got friends, family. I mean, obviously it's a mecca and an epicenter for Black excellence.
Hmm.
And so being an Ohio boy, most of the guys when they leave Ohio, when they talk about going south, they definitely talking about going to Texas or Georgia
Hold on. Hey,
or
hey, I
Carolina.
love Cincinnati. So I don't know, man.
For real.
I used to be in nasty
Cincinnati a
natty, yeah,
baby
but
Atlanta though, for real. That's the thing.
yeah,
Cincinnati is a
man.
baby Atlanta.
Cincinnati almost turned me out, but I was going up there every 2 weeks. Wow.
My grandfather was the first African American fire chief of Cincinnati and
Okay.
Dayton, and first African
Okay.
American lead arson investigator in the Midwest. And he's deeply rooted in Cincinnati, but is not a
Yeah.
Reds fan. It blows my mind. He's a Cubs fan, Chicago Cubs. He just grew up a Cubs fan, but it always blows my mind. He a big Bengal fan though.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Yeah, man. I appreciate y'all getting me on here, man. Whatever y'all want to chop it up about, man. I'm gonna try to keep all the peace, man. I ain't gonna get them too riled up out here. You know what I mean? I do want them to know we on this shit. You know what I mean? We ready, man. Voodoo ready, dog.
So let's get into it. What's your purpose, Coach O? You got a lot of success, even through the youth kids coming up that's through adulthood and so forth. Like, what's your purpose?
Um, my purpose is just, man, making sure they get done with the 3 levels. I call it 3 levels, dog. From teenage, red ball, then your high school, and then your college, and then, I'm not gonna call the NFL a level because back gonna tell you it's hard to say that shit. So, but my job is to do that. That's my calling, man. I've been doing it for a long time, and I don't want nothing out of it. I haven't took a dollar, man, but I gave a lot. So, with time and experience, my job is to make sure all my guys got it. Anybody come across my path, they get the sauce, and they able to get a free scholarship.
Okay, so what in your eyes makes what's the meaning of a great coach? And what's the stipulate? I'm not gonna say a stipulation. What's the requirement for a coach to join your coaching staff?
Sorry about that. Yeah, to join our coaching staff, you got to have some good confidence. Some good shit. You know, all our coaching pretty much is high school. I just added a new coach over the kicking game. So, they're gonna be different. But pretty much, man, we take it serious, man. Like everybody pretty much play either college or pro, or even got to work out with some protein. So we got a real nice passion for it. We take it very seriously. Down here's a little different in Atlanta, so our parents kind of let us get loose and wild and give it to them the structure right from day one on how it's supposed to be done. And it's kind of some standards when you come over here. You got to be able to take it, and you take the good with the bad, but you got to get people to buy in. So it's not easy, but you gotta have some confidentials. We got guys who over 7 on 7. We got guys coach high school. We got guys. I mean, to be a head coach, it's a lot of responsibility. I think me personally, as a head coach, you should bring your own water. You should have your own balls, your own tea, everything. So if we got 6 coaches on one field, everybody in the park, everybody should have their own cooler and their own shit. If you don't have that, you some bullshit. That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? So that make us different from a lot of people. We pick up kids. We keep kids. we take you to school the whole nine. Like, we don't really care. My main motto is I don't need the parent, I need the kid. So fuck the parent, I need them. I mean, that's the truth. On the field, who do you need? The parent. I mean, the kid. You don't need the parent. You just need the parent to get them there. So if the parent want to go out and drink, if the parent says she got to go take a trip, if the parents say they sick, if the parents say I got to cook dinner with them, we'll get them. So now you might have a coach pick up 4-5. He might have 4-5. I might have 1 or 2. Another name might have 3-4. Like, we don't really depend on parents. So when it's time to go out of town, I don't have to depend on parents. Now, you know, your parents that gonna make it and couple up and marry and they're gonna get there and don't worry about them, they're gonna be on time. But everybody else, like, I don't care. I just try to make sure we got them right kids. We got everybody locked and loaded. We ask them questions before the game. Who gonna be there? Who need a ride? Who need this? And as a coach, you got to make all that happen. You and your coaching staff. So that's what we do a little bit different. It ain't for everybody. Everybody can't do it.
What makes y'all's I guess what is that structure built from? Is it just from all the years of you just just trial and error? Like where's I mean cuz you don't hear a lot of coaches really had that type of structure. That's really like some old school ball for real,
Yeah.
just that old school mindset when
So,
you're talking about yourself, how did that
yeah.
come into play with you?
Well, really what happened, man, I coach Coach Bat. He'll get on here. I coach his son, and I've been rolling for a minute. And I was trained with my coaches. They would pick us up. And we just, from his coach to my coach, getting picked up and being trained the right way, being ran the hills, doing certain things that we know that we always the recipe or part of the recipe, and just learning from losing. I don't took L's. I ain't took many, but I don't took some L's. So out of 15 years, you take maybe 7, 8 L's. And you learn from it. You learn. I always been assistant. I've been a head coach like 1 or 2 times. Other than that, I always been a assistant. I just like to run the show and sit back and take the pressure off of my head coach. So it's just a lot of things, man, we put together from him learning, from me learning, and just putting a new twist on it and just stand by it, man, and keeping that structure to our guys, talking to them about life, talking to them real about the streets, whatever, man. Don't do this, don't do that, and it just roll over, man. And we still talk to Coach Tim. He still come out there and holler at the boys. So there's a lot of older people in Atlanta, man, that been good at this youth program that got up under us that we know. Coach Rambo just died, and man, just play their part, man.
That's good, man. That's good. It sounds like, just from years and years of obviously just hitting the gridiron, you just learn, right? You just learn what to
Yeah,
do and it just ups the standards. You know what I mean? So then you bring in new coaches, it's like, yeah, we operate under a set of certain structure. You know what I mean? So that
Yeah,
way, because it sounds like you guys are very kid focused. Sounds like you player focused. Like whatever
yeah,
to benefit the player. You get what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
That's
I
what's up, man.
mean, yeah, man. It just it's like a job, man. We wake up and bro, we this what we doing. Some people say we crazy. Some people say y'all nigga ain't got no lives. I mean, you can call it what you want to do. I do it on high school and I do it on the league. We want to win. We're gonna structure these boards the right way. We're gonna put the right shit in them, offense, defense, special team, the whole nine. How to drink out of a water bottle, how to take a knee, how to stretch, everything, man. There's nothing that you won't do. When you leave here, they gonna know they got them something. And that's our job, you know what I'm saying, to make sure everybody get on that level. I mean, right now, bro, the way it's being shown and it's being easy, um, from the years of youth football popping in Georgia, I know for the last 15 years we've been popping. Last 10 years we've been running. So it's like, shoot, man, we don't took over Texas and Florida at one time. We ran them states for 4 or 5 years at them there every age group. And a lot of them players is going D1 right now. And that was just 8, 10 years ago, 5 years ago. So, it's like right now, man, we got the sauce and we just trying to make sure we can keep it. Alabama, they'll come in uh, um, and get in there a couple age groups and show up. So, just staying focused, man.
When you talk about high school, what high school you coach?
I coach at Langston Hughes High School.
Langston
It's on the
Hughes.
south side of Atlanta. Yeah, South Fulton. It's probably like 10 minutes from the airport.
Okay, okay. I had one of my boys. His name is Jesse Gibbs. He from Atlanta. His brother went on. He had a brother that played in Nebraska, and he had a brother that played. His brother played safety at Nebraska. I think he had a brother that played like offensive line at like Illinois, and they went to some school down there. It's like, I guess is a
Westlake.
pretty. I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm actually I'm trying to find it
What is
right now.
what his last name?
Gibbs.
Sound familiar.
But he was like big ATL when he came up here and went to school. He let everybody know. That's the first person I ever think of when I think of Atlanta. I think of him. Cause bro,
What up, Shouter? What up, Shouter?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean the lingo to just
Yeah.
like it's the A. All the
All that shit, man.
Yeah.
All
When you
that,
talk,
bro. But now,
when you talk about like coaching these kids and obviously like you guys have seen success. You just talked about how you kind of you guys have been running football pretty much from a youth standpoint. What's the biggest piece? Like, how do you feel about the structure these days? Because I feel like a lot of the youth programs, they're very, very soft on the kids. Obviously, with a lot of just things that be going on, you know what I mean? Like, far as
yeah.
just kids getting hurt, and it's so much nowadays. Like, they trying to make sure that the tackling right, the form is right.
Yeah.
What does that look like for you, and how do you manage that with the parents and with that structure? Is it something like they understand, like when your kid come here, like this is what he's subject to, or is it like something you really got to work out the kinks with?
Nah, I mean, they pretty much know, man, when they come over here, you know, what they dealing with. Even from training, though. I can train 20 kids, 20 linemen at somebody else's program. They know off the first 5 minutes, this motherfucker crazy. Like, they know this motherfucker crazy. Like, he yelling, he getting through, I'm working, I'm showing, I'm demonstrating. So it's like, it's the passion though. Then I explain to them, listen, I am loud. Yeah, this is what I do. So they understand, you know what I'm saying, what's going on. But yeah, they know. I mean, Coach Beck tell them if they make it through a whole practice, then you allowed to be on the team. And so that just lets you know how loud it is. I mean, that shit live. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, man, it ain't meant for everybody. If you don't like for your son to get yelled at, talked to, structured, you like for him to fuck up 5, 6 times and it's okay. You have to call his name from upstairs 5, 6 times and it's okay for him not to answer. it's not for you. But
Mhm.
if you want him to snap and go get that trash when on the first ring, the first time, then yeah, it might be for you. So, it's a way to
Mhm.
break it down. I tell them shit, after we get through in about 2 weeks, they're gonna be taking out the garbage, cleaning up the bathroom, doing all type of shit early Saturday morning, like 7 o'clock.
So it sounds like it's a big principle with you guys that structure here on the field means structure at home, means structure in the schools, means structure here. You got to get it somewhere. Somebody got to
There
spank you
you
or be
go.
willing to spank you,
There you go.
so that you can
Because
get it
they're
together.
single moms. The single moms is
Yeah.
separated, however you want to call it. I mean, let's be real. Football, everybody ain't married now these
To
days.
touch on to touch on that topic, Coach O, not being funny, but is there a difference now? It's for you and Coach Batman. Is there a difference with the athletes of a single mother and the athletes of that has both parents in the household?
Yeah and a no, because we like not talking for our team totally different because we have daddies that will bring them to get extra work if they don't know,
Right.
what I'm saying, what to do. Um, but just in general, because I am a vice president of ATL, so I have to look at the overall picture, even with high school. Um,
Hmm.
just looking at everything, if you got the right coach with a single mom and you know your shit, then yeah, that kid gonna be straight. Um, but I have seen situations where it have been a dad around and dad don't know that position, so he ain't teaching that shit at home. I have seen where we have, the dad is at home couple and he can whatever you say do, he do. You know, it just all of that data into that. You know what I'm saying? Some people pay for it, some people don't. Some people say bump it, your coach don't teach it. Well, it's all what you get in different people, but for me, I can't really judge and say this one going way over the other. It's just how much you put into your kid. Is you gonna let him get that work? Is you gonna let him run extra? 'Cause I seen moms take him to the hills and work too. I seen some
Yeah.
mamas I work the daddies on discipline for I'm for to get in his shit, and that's some bullshit.
Right.
So you know,
So
yeah,
I know
DJ,
you
I ain't
you
finna get caught up in that one, DJ.
got you. As far as you're known for your line. ATL at least known for the line. As far as the success, all the linemen you done had in the past up to even now, how do you get them going for one? And on another note, um, do you train them all with the same method, or do you train them, or up to what type of player alignment they are?
Yeah, of course. I mean, man, I've been coaching for a long time, bro. So I don't coach kids artistic and make them great linemen. I ain't gonna say who they are, but I don't coach a lot of different kids. Bad disorder, man, bad as hell. I'm talking about you would think he'll never get right and make him a dog. I don't took a skinny guy that should be a skill and make him a lineman. I don't took a fat guy and make him a fullback. So it's
Right.
like, um, to me, man, it's just where I start from the basics. That first of all, we going starts and stand day one. You don't deserve to go to nothing else until you got your stands right. I'm very big on that because I play center. So, and I play nose guard, so I know the difference in the stances. Um, well, that's the first thing. Once I can get your stance right, then it's condition, it's getting you in shape, and then it's just working a lot of things, man. We working moves. I'm gonna teach you everything to do the right way. Um, you can't do no spin move for me until you perfect everything else that you supposed to do. Well, just a lot of little basic things that we do the right way from the jump. That way, you never have that problem ever in life at the next level. I got guys go to college and they be like, man, this motherfucker, like, coach, he's just so violent with his hands, the way he use them. And, I never seen nothing like this. I'll be like, yeah, coach, I mean, shit, I taught that shit from 6 to 12 and he never used them until you got to 15. But when he
Right.
started using, he was a cold mom, you know what I mean? So it's
Right.
just certain things I just don't approve of, and I'm very detailed. And and like I said again, I know when he yell at you, I know, okay, this guy is a little easy, so let's go with him a different approach. This guy got a little anger, let's go with him a different approach. So yeah, of course, I gotta know which ones to do what.
Okay. And then as far as you finding success, you gotta, like I say, I keep saying it's like a pipeline almost. To any kid out there that's listening, lineman too, especially that's what you do, whether they're lineman or not, I should say. Um, what is the blueprint to get into college, Division 1, and then furthering that and going on to the next level?
Um, I mean, real talk, man. The future been bright. Um, I probably could have jumped into college, 2 years ago. I kind of just been sitting back, just making sure I get all my guys out of Langston. You gotta understand everybody I had from at first. They went into it, so I kind of just been making sure, man, I finished this year on out. And who knows, D? Like, man, I just know God got me, man. He gonna put me somewhere one day, man. It's gonna show all the love that I have shown. They'll come back in different ways, but it's crazy because I think one of my best friends got a job off, and the first thing he said is, "I'm bringing you." And I was like, "Bruh, I got to coach this down here, and I got this little league. Now, after I get this crew to rolling and get them right, hopefully wherever I go, them parents will be locking in like we plan on doing. And sure, man, we'll make another run. And hey, sky's the limit. After
Are
then, I won't have no ill will of being here. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell a lot of people, my son, he's just 9. So
right,
shit, I've been coaching 9 years, 10 years before he was even born. I was already 6 years in the game.
right.
So with no kid, taking care of everybody else's. So it's like now, what I mean, between him and Voodoo, bro, that's all I'm really worried about.
Are you keeping this group together through high school?
That's my plan, is God willing. But hey, I can't say that, DJ. I got to get everybody to move all in one area, otherwise we'll be on the news.
I get that. So, is this the best group that you've coached thus far?
Um, at 9, I argue with people a lot, and they get mad because I say this. I think this group can be better than my Ducks team, which I put 20. I think we counted the other day. I put 22 out of 28 players in school playing ball. I think this team and that Duck team is the best that ever came through Georgia, through Atlanta, period, possibly the country. Um, they ran it for 6 to 12, and I think this team could possibly be the best. Now, I think this team is the best at 6 because we had them here since 5. But I'm gonna say 6, 7, 8, 9, and we now 10. I think it's the best team I have coached so far, all around though. Because my other team, I had some bigger linemen. I had different stuff. A good quarterback, a good running back. Here we got like 3 running backs that were compared to those running backs. Um, Here we don't have the quarterback that I had, but we got wide receivers. We got linemen. I got more meat than I had at 6, 7, and 8 of that Ducks team. So being younger age, yeah, I'm impressed to see what they're gonna do at 11 and 12. That's gonna really certify if. But we didn't have national back there with my other team. The national that we did have that we got into at 12U, we lost. And that was the first time we had lost in 5 years. We hadn't been scored on in 3 years. So that team was a little bit different. This team can be that. Yes. Yes.
117 game win streak. It's a lot of games straight, you know. So,
Yeah.
anything else on your end, Eddie?
Yeah, I'm kind of interested in knowing Coach O from just I mean, obviously you wear many hats, coach, and then on top of that you're in these kids' life as a father figure. What's the most enjoyable part about doing what you do? Like what's the thing that I guess drives Coach O to get up every day and want to get to it and be able to have that same
Man,
energy you had yesterday?
holding up that trophy, man, at the end. Um, that's one of the enjoyments, man. And then just seeing the boys happy, bro. Seeing these kids go from 6 years old, their parents didn't want to play, or they cried, or they did this, they did that, to walking across that stage, man, seeing that they got 400 and some $1,000 scholarships, money out there, but they chose Georgia, or they chose Ohio State, or they chose this. That's my main thing, man. Or a kid coming to me training with me for 3, 4 years. Or me going to a coach and he telling me get his line right. And next thing I know, a joker popping out and he in college. And he like, yeah, Cole used to train me 5, 6 times. My mama had to bring me over there to get right. So it's just little things like that, man, that just make me proud. And I tell people, man, like at the end of the day, bro, if I die, man, just make sure my son's straight and y'all put the same work I put in y'all kids put in him. You feel me? Like that's all I ask, y'all, because we ain't promised, man. But I know, like shit, I did a lot for everybody else. So hey, just make sure he's straight. And he gonna as long as you can make sure he's straight by being there, like I will be there for yours, then we'll be alright. Everybody get there. So that's it, bro. Just keeping it real, man. I don't look for no handout. No, man. At one time, man, I used to charge $5 for camps and work 2 hours, swear my ass off. You know what I mean? Now, man, you come to me and shit, I might charge you 25. I might charge you. I could charge you 50, but man, it's just all about if I see you consistent, you locked in, man. That shit don't mean nothing. I want that project, and I don't care, and I don't even post. I don't even put up all the guys that I got.
Right.
Because I be doing it for days. I be doing it like I'm okay with being Coach O and got this high school and got these guys coming in from Little League and training them and they going whatever. I play against every week. I play against somebody I coach, so I don't get them all. A lot of parents want to go to North Georgia and not stay South. A lot of parents want to go to the Ops, so they want to go to Westlake. They go to Creekside. So hey, it is what it is, man. We on the trip. Because right now everybody in Little League is doing it. Every high school, man, is somebody from Red Ball or high schools going there. Man, I seen the other coaches, they come to the middle school games. They come to the Little League game. I don't go there. I just want to train my linemen, and I stay in the lineman area, and train my linemen all the way up, you know. So that's it, bro.
That's what's up, man. It was really really just good to meet you. And if like I said, man, if you ever, need a platform, man, to bring the kids on, get them that experience, man, talking, getting interviewed, that's what this platform's for.
Okay.
It looks like a mob might not make it this one, but we open, man. We don't want the conversation to stop here. We want to continue the conversation, about how we changing the game, especially with the youth, man, because so much misdirection out here. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's easy
man.
to get swayed, left or right. You know what I mean? Especially when you in a epicenter like Atlanta. I mean, it's bad enough here in Columbus. I can only imagine Atlanta where you got so many different things that can pull these kids left and right. So definitely appreciate you coming on the show, man, for sure.
Yeah, yeah, I appreciate you, man, and I'll be getting at you, bro. Like I say, man, I'm just anything, man, to get it out here, let people know, man, what we do, how we do. Man, they need some training, they need some work, man. You can like me and Batman, we so cool. And the coaching style, man, we don't mind, man. We got Tony, he coached with us, that's the OC. He over Hustle Inc. We got guys that work with Cam. You know what I mean? We got receiver, Step Brown, the receiver coach, man. We got DB Coach D, Coach Yende, his back brother, man. Our linebacker coach, Coach Brink. He fight with that thing, man. It's just everybody come in. Big Mike, he come down, he helped the O line. We just got a lot of people, man, that we add, and Bad got the best coaching staff, and bro, we just here to win it, man. Whatever it takes, you know what I'm saying? If you need some help, man, we had guys fly down last year, man, came down and they just wanted some training. We're like, bro, we'll pay whatever. We'll bring our whole team. And we got them right. They went back up to Detroit and won. So it can be done. You know what I'm saying? It just, man, you got to put the time and the effort. And you
Right.
gotta mean that shit, man. You gotta get out your feelings, man. It's like, you know what I mean? It's okay to learn, bro. You ain't gotta do exactly our way, but I just say, hey, if you take some of the sauce, man, and you go do it and you go work on it, you're gonna be positive, bro. If you do what you're supposed to do. I mean, I just 2 years ago I went to Texas and did it, so I know it can be done. You know.
Yeah. So yeah, for those out there watching, listening, Coach O's down there in Atlanta, man. Y'all need some special training. You're just looking to get some extra work in. And you looking to get with somebody that's not just training people just to train them, but actually training athletes to go on to be in the big league and have those big league dreams and helping these guys get that. Make sure you guys visit Coach O's page. If y'all seen the ticker board, it's we got all his information in there. You can definitely find his Instagram. What's the other best ways for somebody to reach you, Coach O, if they looking to possibly get some of the training?
Man, you can holler at DJ. You can holler at me at 678-764-7943. You can go on Voodoo page and ask for Coach O. You can go to my Instagram, Coach Larry O. Man, it's whatever you need. Like I say, man, it's for everybody, man. It's free game. I don't be tripping, man. Come get it. You know what when you see it, you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
that's my biggest thing, man. It's helping everybody because bro, somebody got to do it, man. We got to make sure every state, everybody right. This shit ain't just about Georgia. You know what I mean? This shit for anybody, man. And, a lot of people, they move here just because they want their kids to get in a better situation, man. Like, this is the hub. Just like Miami was the hub. Ohio at one time, everybody ran their own little lane. And then so, we just us being with each other and working, man.
but Dom, you got anything else for Coach O?
I'm looking forward. I know they got a Tampa Coast coming in a couple weeks. Different look. Georgia, Florida, always big. Track Hawks boys, ATL, Elite Voodoo. What's that? Lithia Springs High School, Coach O.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
June
Lithia Spring.
15th.
Um,
So,
you know, man, we going to do the damn thing, man. They coming up, they want some work, early work. I watched them on film, it's pretty. So, we're gonna see what they come and do, man. Everybody, man, want it until they feel it, man. Shit like a brick wall. You ask for it, and then you finally get it and can't stand up. Uh,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a trip down to Atlanta, man. Come check y'all out, man.
it's a must
I
see,
do a lot of
man.
sports photography, sports videography, so I love to come down there and snap up some of the players, man, and just be able to show some love and support, man. So
Yeah, man,
I come down to
and make
Atlanta often, so if I come down
holler
there,
at
I
me,
definitely
man.
hit you.
Holler at me, please, Calvin, because we be needing film guys, man, videos, man. I mean, from flyers, everything, bro. We be needing also.
Yeah, I do graphics,
Holler at
man,
us,
the whole nine.
yeah.
So yeah, we can definitely
Holler at us,
talk
man.
offline.
Like one thing we got enough to share with everybody. You know what I'm saying? We like to keep it pumping, man. Even from the high school level, we keep it pumping, man. On our Instagram, LangstonHughes.com, football. But nah, DJ, we gonna play ball, man. we like it, man. We like it. We love ourselves. So
Right.
um, I think it's some good work. I can't really say. I'm just looking at them. They getting some good work.
And right before I let you go, Coach, earlier you had mentioned, for this group to be the best or considered the best that you've coached throughout the years, the 11 going on 12. Do you feel as if these are going to be your most competitive years because of the way that they're changing size, different things, or what's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, kids are growing up. They're getting bigger. I think this is going to be some of the competitive years. 11 and 12 always your most competitive year. Kids get older, Texas going to pop out and Florida going to pop out. I know that for sure, just from experience. The Nationals that I won and played down in Miami, the Ravens, they beat me, came back and beat me. Then I lost to, I think, Rare Breed one. So, but you're going to have some teams. You're going to have some Ravens. You're going to have Rod Matt. You're going to have a couple people going to pop out of nowhere in Florida and Texas. You got DEA out there. You got the Wolverines. They going to finally stack up at one point. And the old crew team gonna pop out. So there's gonna be some people pop out, man. We used to have some guys out of Maryland Heat. They used to be pretty good at 12 years old,
Mhm.
13. At those ages, it get competitive. Everybody can run zone. Everybody gonna do pass. It's just gonna be what athlete better than who. Everybody gonna be big. It's gonna be who got more nuts, who's gonna be more meaner and taller and know their assignment. So, I think it's gonna be competitive, but I think we'll have a ledge because they so trained up. Right
Right.
now, a lot of things that we do, a lot of cats don't do and work on every day. What they slack on, we master that. So, I just think we're gonna be on a top with that.
In conclusion, do you see this team losing through eighth grade, or do you see no losses?
I don't think nobody beat us through 12U. Um, and if they did beat us, I don't think it would be a championship. So meaning we would come back and still win it all. Because one thing about us, we know how to build off of losses. But the thing is, this team have gotten to the point they can't even take no fucking losses.
Right.
So it's like if you can't take no L's, how you gonna know? The last time we took one was at 6 and 7, I think.
Yep.
After
7U
that,
preseason. That's where
yeah,
that's
after
where the
that
win
it's
streak
over.
came in at.
Yeah, after that it was over with. So, and we only got better. Now it's kind of we have some close games. That's good for us.
Right.
That's why we scrimmage up a lot. That's why we play up. Coach Bat, he's big on that, man. Playing up, being prepared for big time games when that shit come down to it to make sure we can pull it off. You know, I mean, we step out on 11 U's, you know, last year 10 U's like it wasn't nothing. So it's a good group, man. Yeah, I mean, I would ask everybody, they say no did it, but they might want to check this shit out. So hey, you can hate on it, but bruh, it is what it is. This shit rolling, man. I'm talking about like a band.
Yeah.
There it
You
is.
might
To
want
wrap
to,
it up.
yeah, man. I don't want them to
Yeah.
think, hey, I don't want you to say you ride another nigga dick, but hey, it is what it is, bruh. Get with it, man. Don't get left out. Experience this shit. Watch it. Come down here and see it, man. I mean, you just see, man, it's just different, man. I mean, DJ know, man. You got to see it to believe it, man. I was
No
watching
doubt.
my guys today. I said, man, I had my high school coaches out there, my new OC, and he was watching, and he said, wow. He said, bro, I never seen nothing like that. He a white guy from Canada. He said, I never seen nothing like that. He said, man, I said, did you see how everybody get down together? Like, I said, call it. They snap to it, man. I'm talking about it like clockwork. I said, get up. They get up. Call it. I was like, hey, man. Hey, man, it's getting ugly, bro. It's getting ugly. So, man, we just stay on the grind, bro.
Dope, man. Dope. Well, Coach O,
Keep
man.
guys like y'all in my life, man. DJ, Power 5, man. Been fucking with DJ for about 2 years, 3 years. So, he's solid, man. And keep working. I tell him to stay in his lane. And, hey, man, he be all right. You know what I mean? It's going to be haters, man. They going to come with the territory. But they hate me. They can't stand me, man. They can't stand me in Texas. They can't stand me here. I don't care. You can't stop the jury that be floating around this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Shit, as long as I got these crystal balls, I wish I could turn my screen. I can't turn my screen on here. But as long as I got these crystal balls, man, I don't care. Yeah.
For sure, man. For sure. Well, I definitely appreciate you coming on the show, Coach O. Any last words of wisdom, man, for anybody out there, youth, halfway through
Hey,
2024, getting ready for football season?
hey, man, work on you. Fuck them parents. Get them kids right. Make sure you put the right work in. It's never no such thing as you overworking them. I wouldn't care if it's from film study to goddamn checking on their grades, going by the school. Like, man, make it happen, man. There's no excuse on nothing that you do besides winning, bro. Like, get to the W. And good luck to everybody, man, and be positive. And parents, if you don't like the situation, man, put on your panties or your drawers or your whatever and go on about your business, man. You know what I mean? You have a lot of people, man, that get on teams and want to downgrade. If you don't like it, bye. And I tell a lot of coaches think that they have to deal with something. Over here at ATL Elite with voodoo or whatever, we don't deal with headaches. We don't deal with messy parent, man. We'll group, we'll collective, get that shit right. We tell them straight up in the group meets, however. And it is what it is, man. Because at the end of the day, we out here working for free, bro. We don't get paid to do this. We doing this for y'all kids, not us. We doing it because we love it. Because we've been doing it. So other than that, man,
Yes, sir, man.
just
Well,
that
you
what they
enjoy
doing
the
in
rest of your
DR.
week, man.
Baby, social, baby.
For sure, man. For sure. We appreciate having you, Coach O.
I appreciate y'all, man.
Yep.
All right.
All right, bro.
Dom, man. Good to hear from Coach O. Sounds like, I mean, you just look at, just the accolades and everything that he got going on, man. Obviously doing some great things down there, man, in Georgia. And, just to see, like, that people still is out here putting in the work, man. And they putting the kids first and putting the community first. And that he still got that, like, that iron fist, you know what I mean?
Right. So yeah, on edge. That's him. They work hard in practice. Like you say, you couldn't believe it, the film and everything could tell you, but when you see it in person, close practice, how they do, like you say, out there sweating, grinding, and he want the best for the kids. He wants your best effort, and it ain't no cutting slacks or turning corners. So, I was doing a hell of a job over there. Whole coaching staff, all the kids too, supportive parents, and much more. Orgs and teams like that. But we'll eventually get to that moving, forward.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. Well, guys, that was our second episode on the Game Changers segment here on the Director's Den. This is episode 18 or 19. It's one of them, but it was a good one, man. We got to catch up with Coach O down in Atlanta, Georgia, man. Talk to him about how he's pouring into the community, pouring into these kids, how he's keeping this win streak alive, how he's keeping these players elevating themselves and going to the next level, Division I, and then to the NFL and the pros, man. So, that's what it's all about, man. A game changer in his own right. If you need the training, the man put his phone number out here. So he definitely serious about what he does. And so make sure y'all do not squander your gift, man, but invest in it. And until next time, man, we got another powerful episode coming up. But until next time, like I said, as always, this episode is in collaboration with State 5. And we appreciate Dominique and everything that you do and how you're pouring into the community as well. And like I said, man, we're going to have plenty more episodes coming. Plenty more guests coming, plenty more spotlights to share and stories to share, and just how people are changing the game. Once again, like I said, I'm Iameddiejackson. You can follow the Director's Den at the Director's Den Podcast. You can follow Power State 5 at Power State 5 on all platforms. This is the Director's Den. Hey, we out.
You ain't gotta pick me up. Ain't no hands out for free. We getting bigger now. We just try to live it up. Took a couple years to see. They get the picture now. Moments like Kodak, Tiny Desk, Go Mac. Life before the net when people tried to learn the whole facts. Amazon, Bezos, monopolize the pesos. Hey, you see, I'm trying to change the motherfucking game. Yeah, so that's it right